Hi, I am Grady from Grady Bird Blog, and this is my husband Christopher. And we are doing the 1 year of marriage questions that Blair from Blair Blogs did for her anniversary. And it was just our first anniversary. And so we're going to do them. Alright, this first section is favorites. Are you ready? You're going to start. What's your favorite meal that we eat?
My favorite meal that we eat?
Yes.
As opposed to do other things with?
You're going to say that. Yes.
What's your favorite meal to take to the park?
You are crazy.
What's my favorite meal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That we both eat.
That we both eat?
Yeah.
There's like the crossover, what's the word, intersection of the food that I eat and the food that you eat is very small.
Chris really likes spicy things, and I do not.
I like all kinds of foods.
Alright, well, I'm going to answer.
Oh, what's your answer?
The stir fry that you make.
The stir fry is good.
Yes.
We both eat that.
We do both eat that. And Jess eats that. We all eat that.
So there you go.
Okay. Great. Tied. It's not a competition. What's your favorite restaurant that we go to?
My favorite restaurant that we go to?
Yes.
Well, we like the Olive Garden.
We do like the Olive Garden.
I mean, it's more for like that though, than the fact that you like it than like the actual food. I mean, the food's good, but it's not like I love the Olive Garden food.
But you're like,
it's that experience of like going with you and like.
Because I get so excited.
Like, yeah, you get so excited when we have like a little ritual with like the soup and then the breadsticks.
I love the breadsticks.
And then the entree.
By
the time we get to. So that's cute.
Ooh.
So I like it for that reason.
That's a good one.
It's fun.
I also really like Chili's.
Chili's is good.
Which is a place that we went on our honeymoon, right?
Yeah, we did.
And we
went to the one in Bennington, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Because, so when I was in college, I went to Bennington, and it's a teeny tiny town, and there are not a lot of restaurants there, so when your family visited, you had very few options, and one of the options was Chili's. So my family would always go to Chili's. So to me, like, Chili's reminds me of college. And so we don't go very often, but when we do, it's like very nostalgic for me, so I like it. What is your favorite thing to do together on a free Saturday?
On a free Saturday?
Yes.
When in the rare occasion when we have a free,
yeah.
both have free Saturday.
Yes.
I like going to the theater with you.
You stole mine.
Well, because it's true.
I like going to shows.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing games, like board games.
That's fun.
I like when you bring me coffee, but that's not together. But that's nice. That counts.
Like when we get up and like make cinnamon rolls and like that stuff. That's cute.
Yeah, I like that. Alright, what's your favorite way to spend a weeknight?
Weeknight?
Yeah, a weeknight.
A weeknight. Weeknights usually just want to chill. Just want to like chill. You know.
We both do theater, so we have a ton of rehearsals. Usually, sometimes on weekends, but usually on weeknights. So we're often not both home at the same time on weeknights.
So when we do, I think I just like to just chill on the couch and watch some TV.
That's what I was about to say. Just hang out and hang out. Or sometimes if we're both working on different stuff, just being in the same room but doing our own thing works too.
Yep.
Cool. What is your favorite movie to watch together?
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
We don't watch a lot of movies together. Although it was really fun watching Inside Out with you in the movie theater. Because the volcano short just wrecked you.
Don't talk about that. Have you guys seen the volcano short? I have a dream. Okay, don't stop. It's so cute.
I have a dream.
No, it's so cute. And I was crying, and the movie hadn't even started yet. And I'm not a crier, but it was just the sweetest. I don't know if this is not an answer to the question, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I do what I want. I really liked when we went to the drive-in.
That was fun.
And so we watched Star Trek something. It's the new one. And then we watched Ghostbusters, the new one. And they were both really good. And I like the movies, but I had never been to a drive-in before, and that was really fun. So that's going to be my answer, even though it doesn't really answer the question.
Bought all the concessions.
All of the food. And we ate all of the food.
Well, no, we bought like one of everything.
Well, yeah. We bought like... But like, for real. Okay. It was awesome. What's your favorite TV show to watch together?
Favorite TV show?
Yes.
I like watching SVU with you.
I love watching SVU with you.
That's a good one.
I love SVU. And I love trying to guess the end.
Because you're good at it.
I'm really good at it. I hope it's like doesn't ruin it while you're watching it, because I'm like, this is gonna happen, and then it does. But it's really, when you watch enough of it, you get not just the formula, but the subtleties in the formula. It's like a little embarrassing, but I'm really good at it. What's your favorite music to listen to together? We're gonna have the same answer.
Hamilton.
Duh. Not only listen to together, but rap battle together.
Sing-alongs.
Love Hamilton.
Dance parties.
A lot of dance parties, a lot of sing-alongs, a lot of rap battles, a lot of like wild gestures.
Rocking out in the car.
Oh yeah. Hamilton. If you don't know Hamilton, you need to know Hamilton yesterday. It's so good. Listen to all of it. Sorry, I took over your answer, but I knew we were going to have the same answer.
No, it's fine.
Okay, favorites are done. Now we're on to the marriage questions.
What if marriage is my favorite?
You stop. Okay. Has the first year of marriage felt fast or slow?
Fast.
Elaborate.
I don't know. Seems like just yesterday. Maybe it's because we watched the video just yesterday.
I know. No, it felt fast for me too. Like, not in a bad way.
Yeah, no, not in a bad way.
But just like, I kind of can't believe it's already been a year.
Yeah.
Like, that's like weird. That's already been a year.
Done a lot of stuff.
That's the thing though, is we have done a lot of stuff, so I feel like it wouldn't feel fast. But
time flies when you're having fun.
That's right. That was really slick. I've never done that before, but I like that. What do you like best about being married?
You.
You stop being cute. This is not The Office, okay?
What?
No, like you're deadpanning to the camera.
Oh, that
face.
I wasn't deadpanning. I was definitely like mugging.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Deadpanning to me and then sassing to the camera. Yeah. Stop. Okay, well, is that really your answer, or
for now?
For now.
You go.
We're gonna check back later.
Yeah, if I think of something else.
Oh, okay. What do I like best about being married? I think like there's a security that comes with being married that even though I felt really secure in our relationship before, I still feel like it's very different when you're married, so that's like pretty awesome. And then I like how being married has kind of like validated our family dynamic.
Yeah.
Certainly for other people, at least. Chris has a daughter. She's 12. Her name's Jess, so I have a stepdaughter. And we get along great. And it's been great, but I feel like there's something kind of socially...
Now people know we're serious.
Yeah, we're very serious.
Very serious people.
I tried to make you stop. You're better at that than me. I tried, and then I didn't even start to do it correctly. But I think that being married has certainly solidified that in other people's eyes, and I think just kind of our dynamic in general has been more solidified since getting married, so I really like that. When do you feel most loved by me?
When do I feel most loved by you?
Yes.
I mean, if we're talking about like love languages and stuff, like mine is like acts of service. So when you do nice little things for me, that's cute. I also like when you brag about me to your friends.
Yeah?
Because, like, words of affirmation, like, directly to me, they're nice, but I'm like, okay, you could just be saying that. But if you tell somebody else that, like, it's
then you're
probably
like,
true.
oh, you're telling the truth. Okay, that's true. Alright, yeah. Alright. I mean...
Because you're nice enough, not that you'd lie to me, but you'd, like, be nice enough
be
to
like
be,
sweet.
like, sweet to my feelings. But, like, you're also honest enough that you would be, like, saying nice things to somebody if I weren't true.
I like that.
Like, I don't think that you, like, put on a fake front about our relationship or our marriage or stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you're not like, hey, look at us, we're the greatest ever.
Best ever, yeah.
I mean, we post some cute pics.
I was gonna say, I mean, we kind of are, but like...
But I think they're
But not
genuine.
falsely, not like, we just had a huge fight,
Right.
and then I'm like, kiss emoji.
Right, yeah. I just love him so much.
And you're like, chill.
No, but I think that's like when we do get cute pics, it's because they're pretty organic. It's not like it's like, we have to make a cute pic to post.
Make your
It's
face
like, oh my
as
gosh, look
cute
at that,
as
that's
you
a cute
can.
pic, let's post that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Totally. I think I feel most loved by you with words of affirmation, but they can just be to me. I'll fully believe you if you say nice things to me all the time.
I love you.
Look at your eyes.
You're beautiful.
Stop, you're so cute. Okay, so that's my answer. I need to ask the next question, and it's about to get so serious. What's most challenging about marriage?
It's challenging about marriage?
Yeah.
Besides waking you up in the morning.
That is so real. I'm a demon in the... Okay, sorry, the camera died, so we're back. Chris just said the most challenging thing about marriage is waking me up in the morning.
And you were saying something about being a demon?
Yeah, I said I'm a demon in the morning.
I think I was saying that it's not so much that you're a demon, it's just that you just don't want to wake up.
Because sleeping's the best.
Right, but I feel like if you said like you're a demon, like that implies that I'm like trying to wake up and you're like, no!
Oh my god!
Like that to me is like demon. Like if you're like, I'm a demon. Like I would like.
I don't like
No.
hit you or like
no,
scream.
No, you just refuse to get up. The funniest is when I think you're like, you're having a dream that you are getting up. And I'm like, come on, Grady, get up. And you're like, I am. I'm getting up, and you're like completely out. But you're like, I am getting up.
Listen.
You get a little bit mad at me at that time.
Yeah, because
you think you're
I
getting
am getting up. I'm like, leave me alone.
You're not even close to getting up.
Okay. What do I think is most challenging thing about marriage? I guess just communicating, I feel like, is the most challenging thing about every relationship, like even friendship and everything.
Yeah.
But I think that remains the most challenging thing about marriage, because you're two different people with two different brains, and sometimes I think we're pretty good at communicating, but I still think at times
it's not that we're not good at it, but it's
just going to be a challenge. It's
It's
probably always going to be a challenge. So. Yeah. How have we overcome these challenges?
Like waking you up.
Yes.
Still working on it.
Yeah.
Still working on it. That alarm clock worked for a little while.
I was gonna say that. It still works a little. The problem is I just wake up and then I turn it off, and then I go back to sleep. But I wake up.
The first week though, it was really good because you would shot. Whoa! Now you're like, oh yeah, it's that thing.
Whatever, I'll turn it
off. You go back to dreaming that you're awake.
Okay, we're still. That's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
How have we overcome challenges of communication? I mean, I think, like I said, I think we're pretty good at communication. We really try to be really clear and honest. But I just think...
Just keep working at it.
Yeah, I think like being as forthright as possible is always the best option. I just think that it's always going to, in some ways, be a challenge because we're both people and not robots. So...
I'm a robot.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. Okay, has anything surprised you about being married?
Surprised me?
Yes. Surprise.
I don't think anything's like surprised me.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we had, all the important conversations and, dug all the skeletons out of the closets and...
Closets. There's more than one.
wasn't like specifically thinking of like, there's that one.
There's
and
this
then there was
one.
that
There's
actual
like this
skeleton.
Ugh.
No.
You mean like in premarital counseling? Is that what we're talking about?
That kind of thing. Yeah, well, even before that though, in general, it's like, just being very sort of intentional and very like, hey, this is where I'm at.
Oh.
This is what's up.
Cool.
This is what's going on.
What's going on? Okay, sorry.
So,
Oh, I thought we were done.
Was I all surprised? Yeah, I'm having a hard time thinking of anything that's a surprise.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay.
I had one and then I focused on you just now and now I'm trying to remember it. What surprised me about being married would be... I thought if I said it slowly I would remember it again. What has surprised me about being married? Oh! No, I remember. It's just that it felt different to be married than it felt to be dating or engaged.
Yeah.
And I know many people who are in really serious long-term relationships, some with no intentions of getting married, and I respect their relationships. And so I was excited to be married, but I didn't think it would feel different, if that makes any sense. Like, I knew it would obviously be different in some ways, but I didn't think it would, like, emotionally feel as different as it does. In a good way. It's just definitely, like, it just felt different in a way that really surprised me that I just wasn't expecting. So that was good.
Cool.
Has anything surprised you about me?
I think the only thing that's, like, I don't think I would have, like, predicted or I think is your blog. I hadn't been like, yeah, Greg's going to be a blogger. But I think you're really good at it. Not that I'm surprised that you'd be good at something, but like that. Like I think you've got a really interesting voice, and I think you are. I think you're good at it. I'm struggling for words now. So I think that's like a surprise, I guess, and a good one. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, babe. I think something... Well, it hasn't surprised me about you, but it's been really... I couldn't have predicted it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is that as, like... Because Jess is getting older and she's, like, getting more independent and she's hanging out with her friends and it's different to hang out with her than it was when she was a little kid. Like, playing with, like, littlest pet shops is, like, not what she wants to do now. And it's been really cool to see how you've navigated that, I guess, and, like, how you found things for you two to relate on, like separate from you and I even, just for you guys to do, and kind of ways to keep you guys having a strong relationship as she gets older. She's an adolescent now and all of that. And that's been really cool. It doesn't surprise me that you're doing it, but you don't really know how that's going to go until it happens. So that's been really a cool thing to witness. What is your favorite memory from this past year?
From this past year?
Yes. You can't pick us getting married.
No.
Well, that would be very sweet, but I think that's too easy.
We can do a honeymoon.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Lost the camera again. You were answering what your favorite memory from this past year was.
Okay, speed round.
You said the honeymoon.
Yes, honeymoon.
What about the honeymoon?
We had been traveling down to Florida with a vague direction in mind, and we thought maybe we're going to go to Disney. But you
From New Hampshire.
From New Hampshire. And you were researching, and you looked at maybe Universal Studios. And so almost at the last minute, we decided to go there. And then went there, and we got there, and it was like, we made the right decision. So, like, we were so happy with our decision. Like, we were like, this is just so, like, this is perfect. This is exactly where we're supposed to be right now.
The hotel was like
hotel was
unreal.
just fun. It was nice and fun, and
It was
it was just such a great feeling of like, this is where we're supposed to be. Like, we made a good decision.
Yeah. Good work,
That was
team.
cool. That was good. That was a good memory.
That's a really good one. I guess I will pick what we called our second honeymoon, which was a trip we took this July. But we stayed kind of local, and we did some like touristy kind of local weird stuff. We went and stayed. We drove a few hours and stayed in a tiny house hotel, which was really fun. And we went to this place in New Hampshire where bears shoot basketball. So we did that, and it was just really fun. Just kind of more road trippy, hanging out kind of thing. I love just hanging out in the car with you and going random places and taking pictures beside weird roadside attractions like shoe houses. So that's
Shoe house.
what memory makes you laugh every time you think of it?
I can't think of a specific memory. I know we laugh, we have fun. I
Never ever laugh.
No, but I like to tease you and make jokes and stuff like that. I can't think of a specific memory though.
I have one.
What is it?
It's from our wedding. My family has this like really silly birthday song that we always play on someone's birthday. And for our wedding, my sister-in-law, I guess, had made a wedding version of the song, which I didn't know existed, and played it at our wedding, which in itself was hilarious because we didn't know it was going to get played. But the video is really funny because all of my family is like laughing hysterically because we know this. And in the background, like all of Chris's family is like very perplexed. Like they have these very strange faces. Like, what is this spaceman song that's playing? So that's really funny. I always laugh when I think of that.
That is pretty hilarious.
All right. Where do you see us in 5 years?
In 5 years, I would like to see us like in our own house. You know, take the next step. Maybe a little baby somewhere. Maybe. Maybe.
All right.
No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. Yeah. No, that's kind of where I see us. Perhaps more than one small human. No pressure. No pressure. Where do you see us on our next wedding anniversary?
I think we'll probably still be here.
I think we'll probably still be here too.
I like here.
Yeah, I really like it here. I think it's really good for our needs right now, so. Yeah.
Oh man, just keep on keeping on.
Totally.
Never you down.
That's right. Killing it mostly. I mostly see us just crushing it, so.
Yeah.
If you could do anything differently in the past year, what would you do?
Not that like I've been perfect all year, but like there's nothing that stands out that I'm like, oh, I wish I had done that.
I totally have an answer of what I wish I would do differently. I just think like I would give more grace to you, to Jess, to myself. I think that's especially in a big transition like marriage. I think I just would give more grace.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can always do that. I feel like that's always like a work in progress.
Totally. But when I think about that question, like that's what I
do differently. That's what I think
of. Because there's not like, oh, this one thing I would change. Just sort of a general like a little bit more of that. That'd be good. All right. How has moving affected your relationship? If you moved, which we did.
We did move. I think we have much more of our own space now, and that feels good. I mean, it's hard to like point to a specific cause effect on our relationship, but I do feel like moving into a new space that's ours. I mean, it feels more ours. It's not technically ours, but you know, it feels more like a home, a shared space that we've, you know, never not been married in this house.
Definitely. Yeah, I think I can speak for just myself that like I was over our apartment. It was a great apartment, really suited our needs, but it was in an apartment complex, and I was like, I need to go home and feel like I'm like home. And so I know that that was a frustration and an active frustration. So I think it's affected our relationship really positively because I certainly feel more like this is a home. We're more established here and settled. And so in that way, like it's definitely feels more of a space. And that definitely just feels like a like married house. So I'm happy about that. What advice would you give to someone who's about to get married?
Have the hard conversations beforehand. We kind of talked about we talked about not being surprised. I mean, I think you can, hopefully have pleasant surprises throughout your
right.
your marriage. But,
right.
Definitely don't want any negative surprises. Be who you are and make sure your potential partner knows who you are going into it. I feel like sometimes there's this thing like, oh, don't want them to know this about me or they won't marry me. But like if that was gonna be true, you shouldn't get married.
Yeah, not without having that conversation.
Right.
Ugh.
You'll probably find out that they'll marry you anyway, but it's better to let them
It's just
know.
not, yeah.
They'll
No, I
probably
think
still
like,
marry you. You might be afraid of if they find this out, but
I feel like that would have there would be a lot more havoc if you found out after you married someone.
yeah.
No, I agree. Like, I think having just that transparency, I know for our relationship, like, that's something when people ask me about our relationship, I say, like, we, like, everything out on the table, I think made, like, a massive difference, a positive difference in our relationship, so.
Love is great, and I love you so much. I love you.
I love you too.
But you also have to have the ability to have honest conversations and really be like, because realistically, just love is not going to be enough.
Right.
You can love someone so much, but if you're not actually like going to be compatible on a day-to-day basis, you're just in for trouble.
Oh yeah, well, and if you haven't had those conversations, then there is, or you're hiding something, there's also an element of trust, and if you don't have trust, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think putting it all on the table, it's like premarital counseling, that sort of thing, like it might seem kind of scary and like intimidating, but it's a great idea and much better, before you're actually married, I think. Cool.
Yep.
What do you most look forward to for our marriage in the future?
Being pleasantly surprised.
Nice transition.
Again. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to learning and growing and seeing what the future holds for us.
You're cute.
You're cute.
Thanks. I'm gonna say like a really simple answer, but like laughing. I just feel like we laugh a lot, and that's like something I really like, and like I just really look forward to laughing a lot because I already laugh so much. That is not what I meant. Not right this second. That was the last question.
Are we done?
Yeah, we made it through.
Nailed it.
Oh, I was gonna do backwards. You were gonna do forwards. There we go.
That was a good one.
Thank you. We actually got through this finally. Not like because I didn't want to go through it, but I meant because the camera kept dying. Oh, finally got through it. Ugh. All right.
That was a whole year. We got how many more ahead of us?
Don't do that. All right. Thank you. Bye. Can you see the light?
I see a light. Taste the rainbow.
Okay, stop. Okay, ready? We gotta go because it's gonna die and we'll have the same darn 8 questions over and over again. Okay, ready?
Hi.
I feel like I have like a something in my throat. Okay. Okay, ready?
Sure.
My tummy feels weird. Okay. Hey! Okay. Let me turn on this light. Okay. Are you doing something weird?
Not on purpose.
Okay. I'm sure you're not.
I probably look weird.
I'm sure you look so cute. Do you want a button up?
What?
Do you want a button up?
Yeah.
Because last time you had a button up. I think you look great.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Do I look okay?
You look great. You look so handsome.
You look like Hanson?
Hanson's pretty cool. Okay. This is good. Not awkward at all, for sure. You stopped. Bye.
What? Bye.
Bye. It didn't even die this time. That is so awful. I'm stopping.